What's up, everybody? It is Goji Fan 17 here, and today we are back with another video review. And today we will be reviewing the 50th Memorial Box Godzilla 1967. And this figure was requested by one of my subscribers, Moth Marauder. I do believe that I pronounced your name right, but if I didn't, I apologize. But I do believe I pronounced it right. But he requested the 50th Memorial Box Godzilla 1967. Now, the only problem with this figure is that I do not have the tag, and that is because when I got him back in Christmas of 2014, I seen him on eBay, and I just wanted him so bad because he was going without the tag. I just said, forget buying one with the tag. I'll just get him and order the tag separately at a later date, which I never got around to doing, but just because he doesn't have the tag doesn't mean that he's a bootleg, because last time I checked, there is no bootlegs of Godzilla 1967 in the Memorial Box. So yeah. So buying him without a tag does not mean you have a bootleg. And all you gotta do is look up pictures of how the actual figure look, and you'll see pictures of a Godzilla 1967 that looks like him. So yeah. So detail on this figure is very, very, very amazing. Of course, most of the Godzillas in the 50th Memorial Box have that greenish color, so he's not painted accurately like he is in the movie, like charcoal black or whatever, but it still looks pretty decent. So everybody know that this is a lot of people's least favorite Godzilla suit because of the frog face, thunder thighs, and I admit he do look a little bit weird, but out of the Showa series, he probably wouldn't be my least favorite, but he's not my most favorite. Like, he wouldn't be in my top 5. But besides all that, like I was saying with detail looks pretty amazing. Besides the paint job, they got everything correct, from big huge eyes, frog face. You got a nice pinkish brown, pinkish color in the mouth, and his teeth is like a brownish color. And it just looks real good. His eyes also looks very good. And you got some skin bumps on his his thighs. You got some skin bumps on his face and a few on his lip. And you got a lot of ridges going down his body and on his arms and on his thighs. They captured his huge thighs really well. And you got a few bumps. It's a nice texture. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's a few bumps on his chest area, and then that's the little breastplate right there. His spines is a brownish color with a little bit of black in the middle, and they also have a nice texture too. Not like other Godzilla figures, he doesn't have too many bumps on his spines, which is real different. And his tail is short and stubby, but that's how it was in the movie. So detail on him is real amazing. You got his nails, his fingernails and his toenails are kind of painted the same color, a tannish brown. And then some more detail on the head. You got his nose and all of that stuff. The detail on him is really excellent. In my opinion, I think he's the superior one compared to the YMSF version. And I love the YMSF version. I also want to get that version. But I think he looks more like the 1967 suit. The 1967 suit was known for standing straight up, hunched over neck, weird thunder thighs, so they captured that all well. Like I said, the only thing that's wrong is that he wasn't this color in the movie, but I can overlook that. He looks real good. So articulation wise, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 points of articulation, and his tail has a glue seal, but I do not break glue seals on my figures. So his head rotates 360 degrees. His arms, they do rotate 360, but you just have to pull it out a little bit, which I do not like doing, so the other arm rotates 360 as well. His legs, they rotate, but I'm not about to rotate it 360, so I don't know if they rotate 360 or not. So like I said, that's 2, 4, 5 points of articulation, and no articulation in the tail. But if you do break the glue seal, you will have articulation in the tail. But I don't suggest breaking the glue seal. especially on a memorial box figure, because these figures are rare and they're always very, very, very pricey. So as far as size comparisons go, I do not have any Kamacuras. I don't have a Kamanga. Who else did he fight? He did fight. Well, no, that was stock footage in Revenge, Godzilla's Revenge. I don't have a Minya to compare him to, so I'll just compare him to another Godzilla. So here he is with Godzilla 68, who he would soon turn to be, and Destroy All Monsters, who he would soon end up looking like. Even though Destroy All Monsters is in the future, 67 Godzilla will still turn out to look like the 68 Godzilla, because they used the 68 suit in the 71 and 72 movies, and those are after Destroy All Monsters. So it's kind of confusing. Like, when you think about it, Destroy All Monsters is in the future, and it's the next suit after this one. But you can assume that he's going to eventually go back to looking like this, because 71 and 72, the Godzilla movies, they use this suit, and that's who he turns out looking like. Then 73, 74, 75, they look different. But since Destroy All Monsters is in the future, and they use this suit in Destroy All Monsters, he would eventually go back to looking like this. So, yeah, that's him compared to 68 Godzilla. He's slightly taller. I say he's 6.5 inches, and this would be a 6-inch figure. So, they're a little bit different when you really look at them. Well, actually a lot different. I actually prefer this suit over the 67 suit. But so yeah, that's him compared to the 68 Godzilla. And then another Godzilla figure to compare him to is the 50th Memorial Box 65 Godzilla, 65, 66 Godzilla. And after a while, because this was the suit used for 65 and 66, and it was stock footage in it. Stock footage for they use it for stock footage in Godzilla's Revenge and in Godzilla vs. Hedorah. So since this was the 65 and 66 suit, he would eventually start looking like this in 1967. So another huge difference. I also prefer this suit over the 67 suit. Difference in spines, difference in face, difference in body, like body-wise, how he got the huge thunder thighs, and this Godzilla don't. His breastplate is more noticeable. Like I said, huge difference in face. So yeah, and 67 is also slightly taller, even though all the Showa Godzillas are the same height, being at 50 meters. So yeah, but that's him. Let me put it in order. You got 1966, 1967, well, 1965, 1966, and 1967, and then you got 1968. So yeah, but that was my review on the 50th Memorial Box Godzilla 1967. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Also, I do like doing requested videos, so any figures that you see me put in videos, if you want to request those, go ahead and I'll be gladly to do them. Peace out, y'all.